I have been sharing a lot of curriculums on my channel lately, and some of you are like, oh no, I thought I knew what I was using, but now I kind of want to use this. I get it. Me too. But the reason that I share a lot of reviews and flip throughs on my channel is because I don't believe that just what I'm using is what's right for everyone. And I want to share with you other curriculums that might work best for your family. I want to share family style curriculums, family subjects, and especially ones that bring honor to God. So please keep in mind that while I am showing you all of these great curriculums, no, I don't use them all. In fact, question number one, what curriculum will I be using for this upcoming school year? I don't know yet. I thought I had a plan, and I'm kind of changing that plan. Maybe, I'm not exactly sure. One thing I do know as I look back over the past years and like my favorite things to do with my kids, I really like listening to audiobooks or even curriculums on audio. So I recently bought the Generations audio curriculum. This gives me the opportunity to do hands-on things with my kids while we're listening. Some of my favorite memories are doing diamond dots with the kids or embroidering or doing whatever, crocheting. And I love just sitting around with like a candle lit and listening to someone else read so that I can be coloring or drawing pictures of what we're listening to also with them. And so I think I'll probably be doing a lot of that in this upcoming fall, but I don't know exactly yet what I'm going to be using. I do have more curriculum reviews coming out before the fall semester even, so you can be looking for that in the near future. I love this next question. Are you actually that joyful and happy about homeschooling your kids? I am. I really am. I love homeschooling. I love learning right along with my kids, and I am this crazy excited about it. That is so genuine. In fact, sometimes my friends will make bets on like how long it will take for me to be in the room before I'll start talking about curriculums or recommending a new book. And it doesn't take long. I think I'm actually kind of annoying to hang out with, and I've tried to like scale back on what I'm talking about and ask questions about other people and listen to them because I love hearing from others and what they're using. Okay, but see, I'm even talking about curriculum, like what they're using. No, like it's so fun to see all the different options and to share what you found. Again, especially those things that are glorifying God, because there's so much more curriculum out there in the world now than there was like when I was a kid, and there's just continuing to be more options and so many things that I could never use. So I love sharing about like what we're learning, how God designed the human body. I recently just talked about that in a video that like I genuinely read this curriculum from Generations called God Made Life for fun. I read it for fun in the month of June, the whole curriculum, and I am that much of a nerd. What is my favorite part about homeschooling? Being with my kids, learning right alongside of them. I am getting an education that I didn't have. I am learning so much now, and I love being with my kids, and they're my friends, and we get to share with each other. And honestly, my kids learn a lot through like what they're reading or watching and doing, and so like a lot of times they're teaching me too now at the phase that we're in, and I just think that that's really exciting. I love going out and exploring with them and adventuring with them. We actually just got back from like a family bluegrass camping weekend, and my favorite part was the time that we had as a family. We actually snuck away to a state park, and we're at the Mississippi headwaters, and that was my favorite part, was being with my kids. When we went back to the family camp, everybody kind of ran off and had fun doing their own thing, which was great. I love being with my kids, learning with my kids. Those are my favorite parts about homeschooling. Why do I do YouTube? So this goes back a little bit. If you're actually interested in this, stick around. Our family, we started YouTube because we thought we were moving overseas, and we thought it'd be a good way to communicate with people back home about the things that were going on in our life. those plans did not work out. And one of the reasons why was because the group that we were going with didn't value homeschooling. They didn't think that it would be the best option for our family, and they didn't know our family or our kids well enough to be able to make that judgment call. And actually, I think for most families, because of all the change that's happening when you're going overseas, homeschooling would be extra beneficial for those situations. So what I saw, though, was that these people, specifically these Christians, didn't understand the value of homeschooling. And so when our plans were killed, squashed over about going, at least in that phase of life and time, I really made it my mission to share with others how great homeschooling is and how beneficial it is for the family, because that's like mind-blowing to me that even Christians don't understand how unifying and important homeschooling can be, how raising our children in the ways of the Lord and demonstrating with our lives, and when we go out and come in and rise up and lay down, like, just everything should be about Him. And for Christians to just be like, no, you need to send your kids away to a local school taught by people of different faiths, or an international school, or whatever, that didn't sit well with me. And so it is part of my mission to share with others how great homeschooling really can be. It is for us. I have been so blessed by YouTube and the relationships that I have built with others, even being able to speak with authors of curriculum and kind of get that backside, to have a lot of our curriculum sent to us and supplied for us, and to be able to share it with you guys, because I know that I'm crazy and really like reviewing curriculum, and not everybody does. And so I love being a resource for others, being a resource for you, that you can just come here if you have the same faith values and family values that I do, that you can kind of make this like a one-stop shop for some of your curriculum ideas or things that you might want to do in the future. However, let's talk about the future. I don't know, guys. I am very much a person that I see a need, I want to fill a need, I want to do it, I want to jump into it. And so I do that in a lot of my areas of life, whether that's like an ADD thing or a gifting or whatever it is. I love just stepping in and helping where I'm needed. And your comments and the emails that I get, the direct messages on Instagram, man, like I love talking to you guys. I love when you're asking me more questions about a curriculum, or especially when people want to know, they're teaching their family about God, and where should they start in the Bible? How do they start those kind of things with their families? I love having those questions. And so it has been very obvious that what I am doing here does matter, and I want to continue that. However, I have a lot of other things I'm doing too. I'm a pastor's wife, and I love pouring into the women in my church. I am part of our local homeschool community, and I see the need for those moms to have community. And so I run a homeschool mom meetup once a week in the fall. I've started homeschool mom retreats. And so there's a lot of things going on. I've got a lot of personal family stuff with extended family going on too. And I don't know what that means for the future of what's going to be happening. I would suspect that come fall, you will see me drop how many videos I am putting out. I have a couple more commitments still in the upcoming future to get out to you guys. I'm really excited to share with you because they're great family style subjects. So I will fulfill those. And then I don't know, for the fall, I'm probably going to take some time off because I am preparing for this retreat too. I am speaking at the retreat. I do a lot for this retreat. And so if you are looking for a retreat, October 25th through the 27th, you're invited. You don't have to live in Minnesota. You can fly into Minneapolis, and if you message me, I will try to get you a ride to the retreat, and it would be so much fun to have you there. I really need to focus on that, and then it's the holidays, and then probably in like January, February, I'll come back with some more updates on curriculums and new things as well. What about the Minecraft unit that I had mentioned in one of my videos? So many of you commented actually, oh, my kids would love that. I would love that. Yes, please do it. that's one of the things I haven't had time to do. Like, we have an outline for it. We have the first few lessons planned. I want to get that out so bad. I also have been working on some planner things that it's not just like your homeschool planner, but it's like vision casting for your homeschool and for your personal growth and for your kids. And it's something that I really want to get out for people. And again, just haven't really had the time to do that because I'm on here or Instagram or in Made to Homeschool, which is another great place to socialize with a lot of homeschoolers. I just haven't had the time to do that, and I really want to. So I'm really trying to figure that out too. Like, just like you guys, things are kind of hard. Like, what do you balance? What do you do? What do you have time for? And we make time for the priorities in our life. Right now, my family is my priority. That's the season of life I'm in, and I need to make sure that I am keeping them held up first. And I kind of see a need for that right now of me really doing diligence and taking care of them, and then figuring out where all these other pieces fit in. So hopefully that's something you can be seeing from me in the future, is some resources and then participating in things. But yeah, I don't really know exactly what the future holds. That's something I'm really praying about. And if you guys want to pray for me, please do. Can you see my homeschool space? Uh-huh. Sure. This is something I've wanted to do for a long time, to show my homeschool space. But okay, let's do it right now.
Okay, I literally didn't pick up or clean anything. So this is a raw homeschool room review. This is like usually our craft section here, and then we keep all of our games on these two shelves. This here just has, I don't know, a ton of different stuff in it, like activities and number blocks, math manipulatives. That has math manipulatives. This is our pencils and crayons. Books on display. This is where you usually see me sitting in a lot of my videos. And man, I'd like to say that this room stays cleaner for the most part once I get it under control, but it's been crazy, and a lot of times it really does just look like this. This is pretty honest. So our piano and music section, we have more musical instruments too that are kind of hiding. This is where the boys have kept all their schoolwork for the last school year, and so they can just run in here, grab what they need, and leave, because we don't actually do school in this room. This is really just a housing the space room. These are like our nature boxes, so collections from different places we've been, like the Black Hills, Florida. This is our backyard. These are our habits here and our calendar. This is where I post stuff that we're currently working on usually. So we actually just finished space, so we're transitioning that, and we're doing living off the land. So those things will be going up there. And then all of my curriculum books are here. This is a pile of things to get rid of. This is coloring paper. This is, I don't even know what that is. I keep a lot of stuff under my desk. My printer is, like, my desk is usually a mess like that. Some books to give away at the Homeschool Mom Retreat. This is like my Generations. Most of this is Generations curriculum on this bookshelf. So yeah, this is what my homeschool space looks like. And sometimes there's like counting block bears or number blocks on the floor as well. Just, that's what it is.
This is not my typical style of what I do on YouTube, but I know that sometimes these chatty videos and Q&As can be helpful just for you guys to kind of get to know who you are following on here a little bit better and get some of those background questions a little bit more. I'm always up for answering your questions. You can message me on Instagram or send me an email, and that would be so cool. I would love to chat with you guys more. Like I said, I have a lot more videos coming out, but until then, here are some more recent ones that you might want to check out, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.